Hey guys, so today I will show you how to do movement tech in Frontlines. So this is kind of like how I move around in like a normal game. And I can hop out of corners quite easily. So it's pretty nice to learn how to do this. And basically, to do this, we're just going to look at the basics of movement. So most of you are familiar with just like the basic WASD, just moving forward, and of course shifting to run, right? And this is like your basic running, right? The gun is kind of tucked to your chest, and you're going at like a decent speed, right? But we can bring this up a notch. And we can do this by doing a tactical sprint where you double click shift, and you can see your gun lifts up for like a little bit, right? So I will now show you that you could actually add a slide to this. If you tactical sprint a slide, you go a little bit farther. So we'll try that again. So Tact Slide, Tact Slide versus like a normal slide. So like, and it's just slower. And when you combine this with like a jump, actually, you'll notice that you can actually jump farther with a tactical jump. So if I'm just sprinting and jumping, I stop like kind of like right here, like 3/4 of the way. But if I'm doing a tactical sprint jump, like I almost clear this, right? So we'll see that again. So just normal one. And we'll do one with a tactical sprint. Click shift tact slide, or jump, I guess. So forward, double click, jump. Almost there. So that's the cool part, right? And when you combine that with a slide, you can really chase your enemies down. I could just... He doesn't know where I'm going. Right? By adding a jump. If we combine the tactical sprint with a jump and a slide, we can be moving places real quick. So, watch this, right? We can do a tact, jump, slide. So again, slide. So as soon as you land, you want to kind of slide. So you can just practice by just jumping on a normal sprint. Jump, slide. Jump, slide. Jump, slide. Jump, slide. And if you keep doing that, right? Jump, slide. You got like the basics of movement. So tactical sprint, jump, slide. Tactical sprint, jump, slide. Tact, jump, slide. Tact, jump, slide. And look at this. Already we're moving pretty quick. So unfortunately, you can't slide in the direction that's opposite of where you're looking at. So I can't just like run backwards and slide. It won't let me do that. But what you can do is to change directions quickly. So let's say I want to land right here, but slide over there. Like let's say there's a guy over here. I could just jump. Do that again for you. So, and as soon as I land, I can just hit a slide. So, slide. So, jump, land, slide. So you can just kind of like jump, slide, and look in the direction you want to go, and you can just change your direction. So by far, the most useful part in tactical jumping is popping out of cover. So typically, instead of just peeking out like this, you can just kind of put it into a slide jump, or I'm sorry, a tactical jump, and just pop out like that. And see, it's much faster. So you can just kind of like see the enemy, face this way as soon as you jump. So see that, and then turn your camera immediately. So you can actually use this movement as well to get into your enemy's face. So for example, let me find a guy real quick. Right, so if I see this dude, right? Right? I'm like right in his face, I slide into him, he doesn't even see anything. The last part I want to mention is that you can actually slide while reloading. So let's say I shoot a little bit, I can go sprint, reload, and slide. And you can actually keep sliding while reloading. you can still gain some movement, get out of any sticky situations. Well, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, or maybe learned a couple things. And let me know if I was missing any content or anything. And have a great rest of your day.